Hey y'all, this is Kyle here. Welcome back to Ace in the Desert. First time recording in a week or so. Took some time off to play, but we're back with more and more great, amazing bridge content, hopefully. So, for today's video, I thought we'd take a look at this awesome tournament I had yesterday that actually got me over to Golden 30 on BBO. 30 is like, there's the different BBO rankings. It's like a number next to your profile. So this was the tournament to get me to 30, which is a little special, and I got second in another big tournament. So people seem to enjoy the last one of the videos I did like this with like a big, 78% plus, or I guess 75% plus, big Daylong tournament. What does that look like? What kind of things do you have to do to get a top result in a field of like 800 or 1,000 people? Well, I thought it'd be another cool video to do. So we're gonna look at my scores. So just looking holistically at the scores, I mean, the key things to really have above 75%, you need every board to be above average. And like, if you're playing a normal tourney, like there's gonna be variance. Like an average board, the average result might be 43 because it's skewed towards like the few outliers on the high end. So like in a good tournament, you need really a mix of those, high outliers, and you need really not to get screwed over on any particular board. Like you want the average to be actually above 50. Like my lowest board is a 55, which is great. And that helps in a big field like this. There's a lot more variance and skill level. So there are a lot of boards, when you get the average result for an elite field, like that result is actually a 55 or 55 to 65 range for like an average result. So you really need those kind of boards available to you even when you get an average result, and then you need to kind of knock a few random boards out of the park. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm just gonna click on each board one by one and kind of go over what they did. I played these like early yesterday morning, so I don't quite remember what we did. So we're just gonna kind of talk through my logic as I played the tournament, to the best of my recollections, and look for things to improve because there's always things you can do better in any tournament. So here we have 17 balance doubleton diamond. We're forced to open our 3 card minor, which is an okay 3 card suit at this point. It goes lefty bit of diamond, partner bit of spade, which is only 4 more cards because you need to be able to bid either major after a club of diamond. Like there's auctions like a club, a heart, a spade, or I open a diamond and they overcall a heart. Like there's times where free bidding a new major shows 5, but here you still need to show 4 of either major. Double should show like 4, 3 or better in the majors. There's different ways to play a negative double here, but um, I guess North didn't want to show the 3 hearts. I guess double. Some people like it to be 4/4. Some people like it to be it can be a catch-all for some stronger hands too. Occasionally, like in standard. So, anyway, partner chose to overcall their 4 card spade suit, and we made a nice double raise. I thought about raising to 4 spades immediately with this hand because, it's a good. Nothing's really raised here with a good doubleton diamond. With the diamond overcall, hand actually gets much better with the 1 diamond overcall, but I went for I went for probably the normal 3 spade bid, got raised. Um, and really, the goal is you could lose a club and 2 diamonds if you're not careful, but if they don't take the diamonds right away, you get a chance to pitch a diamond on the heart. So we got a diamond lead, but they didn't continue diamonds. They played the top club. Oh, and I guess they did play the other diamond. So the only thing, there was nothing really tricky here at this point, because as long as trumps went 3-2, which I think they did. So we did that, and that was worth a 93% for some reason. Let's see if we can get some idea what other tables are on that board. Are people... Oh, I see. Because I had 17, people are opening in a no trump, which partner will pass with the balance state they have. So I guess a lot of people aren't. So I guess the system when there was upgrading this to the high end. And I upgraded this to a good, 18, 19. Particularly because of the concentration of aces and kings, and all my lower cards, queens or jacks. We didn't have any jacks, and queens were connected honors to the king, so I decided to upgrade. So that worked out well for me. So good first board. Um, Sorry, I have to load book true. So board two, looks like everyone can see it now. Great. Um, we have a good 18 count on balance with both diamonds, two small doubleton minors. Don't really have a suit rebid problem here because diamond. It's when you have the higher ranking suit, it's not. When the higher ranking suit diamonds, things are fine. It's like when you have five clubs, four diamonds. You sometimes have to decide if you want to distort a diamond or open a club and rebid clubs or make a no trump rebid after opening a club. You have to decide if you want to distort your minor length either way. For playing a strong club system, you have to. There's people that you basically have to distort your length if you play a short diamond. In standard bidding, I would say there's a split among experts how to treat this hand. The hand of five clubs, four diamonds, I should say, and various amounts of strength. But here we don't have a rebid problem. We just open our higher ranking minor because one, it's longer and it's higher ranking, so we have an easier rebid problem. It's easier to rebid clubs below diamonds. So we open a diamond, lefty doubles, partner passes with crap, righty rebid's a heart, and maybe if we heard a response on partner, we might have jumped to a game forcing three clubs potentially. The partner doesn't do anything. Two clubs should show no longer it should show like at least a king extra or a king full. Like I'd say at least a full 13, not really a half-assed opening. So I felt it was safe to rebid two clubs instead of doing anything drastic. I bid two clubs, pass pass. East continued with hearts, and with basically all my cards working, I decided to re-up for double, and a partner might have bid spades. With a partner bid spades, I could correct back to clubs pretty easily. I wanted to double to be flexible because occasionally partner will have like a good 4 or 5 card heart stack. Um, I'm basically in command. This might not have worked well for with a robot partner with like 5 spades. I could see a robot with like 5 spades jumping to 3 spades after my double. But a human should basically know like South is captain of this auction and should like abstain if partner corrects spades back to clubs. I like the double because it's flexible because you can penalize them. You're not. I mean, because this hand has a lot of offense, but it's also like quick tricks on defense. So like, I didn't want to just bid three clubs. And with basically 9 top minor tricks, I was never selling out to two hearts. So we competed at three clubs, and partner still showing nothing with three clubs, so we just left it there. And we got a club lead, which was pretty nice. And I guess we tested clubs again before discovering the 4-2 break. So at this point, I believe good to test diamonds. Maybe we can pitch 2 diamond losers in the north hand. We hope to pick up 1 spade trick by missing spades correctly. If you look at the double dummy situation, you're always gonna get 1 spade trick with face queen on side. So pretty much tested 2 hands of diamonds, even the jack fell, which is nice. With the jack falling, I pulled 1 more round of trump, just so that when West roughs in on the extra diamond, that they can't return a trump, potentially. And then I try to, before actually cashing my diamonds, I try to steal a spade, because really West can't particularly do anything if they win this and return a club, because I have running diamonds and presumably a spade if they like fly ace. So they flew ace, and started taking their hearts, which was good. They only took 1 heart, and then they took the other, and then they finally returned the trump. So they did find the heart switch, which was good for them, and then I could run my diamonds. And my hope was if they didn't take the hearts right away, I could pull the last trump, run diamonds, and maybe even squeeze West if West had the heart guards and the spade queen. But they took their hearts, so there was not much to do there. So that board was 81% for making 4. I guess people are selling out to people are competing higher in hearts than opponents. I guess if I bid 3 clubs instead of doubling, the robots compete to 3 hearts for some reason. Is anyone? No one's selling out below the 3 level, so looks like we got a little lucky with robots not competing in hearts because of our choice of double. So looking on the board 3, we have a pretty good 12 count, 6-4 in the blacks, and we open a spade. Left an opponent bids 2 clubs. Partner makes a negative double. And we do have decent 4-card. We have 4 cards in the suit, and if you can't see the vulnerability, it's red on white, so our opponents are vulnerable. But their club suit's not really good enough, plus we're behind the clubs. So I make a pretty good spade suit. We have 1 loser in hearts, 1 in diamond, 3 in clubs, and 1 in spades. So nothing too spectacular, even though we have like quick tricks and spades, right? If we were in spades, we have like 6 top tricks. I went for a conservative 2 spade rebid because it looks like a misfit. And partner bid a non-forcing 3 diamonds. If you remember, partner could have been 2 diamonds over 2 clubs to show a forcing hand with diamonds. So this should really be like a sub-invitational hand with diamonds. I find it is unlimited here, but like it should be a hand. Partner shouldn't usually have spade tolerance. So we decided to give up the ghost in 3 diamonds with our stiff and not really seeing anywhere to go because his partner's probably shorting the black suits and partner's shown a good long suit at the 3 level. So we passed. And we got a spade lead, which I guess we played king to force the... Oh no, I played low to try to get an trying to remember why I play low. The goal is to rough all. The north hand has to be the master hand because it has the long trumps. So we ideally want to rough a heart in with our trump in the south hand. So I played low, and West did not find the spade rough, but returned a heart, which is what we wanted. But because spades were set up, I no longer needed the heart rough, and so I worked on pulling trump. And it seemed there might be a case if we had more time to duck a heart to the jack. But the problem is they can take out my entry to the board potentially. No, I guess I have 2 entries to the board. Well, ducking a diamond, the jack is on 3. So if I'm not afraid of one of them roughing a major suit on the next round, I could duck. The safety play under normal circumstances would be duck a diamond. But if diamonds are 3-3, this isn't necessary, and I guess I guarantee the contract by cashing ace king diamonds. That spade lead had to be. I'm trying to think why I played it the way it did. I think both lines are valid. Duck to the jack or play for 3-3. If you play for 3-3, you do pick up queen and 1. You pick up queen and 1 combinations. This is sort of like the classic. There's a classic combination in like Mike Lawrence's book of like it's ace king queen 6 across like 10 and 1 or no, it's ace king queen 5 across like 10 and 1, or where you have like the 10-9-8 and like do you run the 10 or play for the drop kind of thing. And it's about like 50-50 kind of a priori because you pick up all the doubleton jacks. This is sort of this. This is ironically sort of this is the same situation basically. You have the jack 10, and you can pick up the doubleton queens with stiff jack or 10 and dummy. So it's sort of like that card combination. So I guess the odds are actually not too bad for picking up doubleton honor. Plus because we have the 7, you can pick up like like not eight, like 9-6 double ten. You're only gonna lose one spot, I think, right? 9-6 double. No, because one has queen 8 fourth, but hmm. I guess in that combination, if you get like enough low club roughs with the diamonds, you could lose no extra diamond tricks. It's an interesting combination. So I went to bang down the diamonds. Maybe I didn't think too much about the diamonds. I think I might have played this a little fast at the table. And when Doubleton Queen came down, we only had to lose one diamond. Um, and we and I tried to be able to pitch the club loser in hand on the spades, but because these led their stiff, I was upsettingly roughed, and they cashed the aces of clubs. Um, but still a decent board. We got 90 some percent on that board. Let's see what other people did quickly. Um, so other people are in four spades going down. So I guess they interpreted three diamonds as forcing. Some people interpreted three diamonds as forcing. It's an interesting question. Maybe I should post this on Bridge Winners. Interesting. So the people that interpreted three diamonds as forcing went down, or I guess some people opened four spades. It's an interesting question if it's forcing or not. I didn't really consider it. Okay, so moving on to board 4. We'll try to speed these up. I kind of slowed down on that combination. Um, so we have a 12 count, 4-3-4, 4-3-2-4. Open a diamond. Partner showed 5 spades here. We made a simple raise and basically gave up the ghost because we're minimum hand here, but partner competed a 3. We got a Harley, which we won. And the main thing in this hand is double hook diamonds and play clubs are one loser. So knock out the spade, rough the heart. I think I let a diamond here before trump because of timing issues. Loses if diamonds are 4-1, if like stiff diamond with the east, but or like a stiff diamond, stiff honor in west, and what an ace of clubs with the other hand to give the rough. But I played a diamond because of entry concerns. Because you need time to lead towards clubs and to lead towards diamonds 2 or maybe 3 times, so I just did it. Captured an honor in the first round, pulled the last round of trump. Um, Decided to rough out hearts, which improves my communication. Led up another diamond, and then they gave me the slough, which is basically an admittance that the ace of clubs is on side, and I lost one more trick. So that was not bad. Um, let's see. We got the traveler for that one. It looks like everyone was in 3 spades, more or less. Some people were in stupid random contracts. So it looks like that was an average board, but average was 60, so like that was helpful. So let's look at board 5. So partner up in a diamond, and we have a pretty freaking good 15 count. 6-1, 6-1-4-2. Oh, it's giving me. I didn't realize that it doesn't flip the minors in this mode. That's interesting. So I bid new minor forcing after partner rebid a minimum 1-0. Jumped to 3 spades because I wasn't sure if 2 spades was forcing, and we did have a 6 spade and a little bit of slam interest. So it wasn't like this should be like 15 and 6 spades, I feel like, which, yep. Just what we had, because I liked my spade suit, and we had basically all controls, right? One diamond loser. We had one loser in each red suit. Pretty good spades, no losers in clubs. It was a good bid. It was a scripted bid. Partner made a simple raise to 4 on their minimum, and we let it go. Let it go. And looks like we just have to guess spades, basically, on this one. So percentage is double hook the 10 jack. And that was that, because diamond split. Oh, I don't even need diamonds to split, as long as I have, because I can use one of the diamonds as an entry to unblock the clubs and pitch a diamond. Actually, I might have let myself vulnerable to 4-1 diamonds. Potentially an argument that I should unblock clubs before. No, I never played on diamonds myself. What am I saying? Oh, I did. Oh, see, they let a diamond for me and gave me a lock playing diamonds. So I played diamonds on. Okay. My guess that was a pretty normal board. That was my worst board of the set. Right, we were in 3 diamonds? 4 spades? We're in 4 spades. So making game, most common score. Some people got to a diamond slam there. It's pretty good. So the diamond slam works if the use of spades is unsigned. So yeah, and the slam, if you're in a diamond slam, I guess you. Yeah, in the diamond slam, you play. Unless you play for like the spade on your split with queen onside, but I guess ace and one might top. So yeah. All right, moving on. 3 more to go. So this was a fun defense here. We sent one. No 3. I opened my 11 count, a little light, but not too light. And partner bids a heart. We make a support redouble, and we end up defending. So partner makes a very nice lead of a club. I probably the jack from jack 10, 8 third, but not a huge deal. I let a club and dutifully return a low club because that's usually on her third. Robot has been known to lead 3 small, like on a lead in a pickle, but the 3 was an odd lead because it wouldn't be stiff, so it had to be at least from length. So if partner had 4 on her, or even on her third, it was, we're gonna set up our tricks, potentially. So I led the 5 of clubs, kind of leading count back. The robots are bad at whatever you lead back, so not a big deal. Led back the jack of clubs, which made it clear for me to play low. Continue my count echo. Got the diamond overtake. Now I ran my 2 clubs. Here I really want partner to lead back. A diamond for me. I had seen the hard pitch in West. Partner is the only hard partner could have is the ace of hearts, so that wasn't going anywhere. So I wanted to protect partner's spade trick if they had it, so I switched to a spade. Because the only relevant heart is the ace of hearts. Stole the king, got my diamond back. Returned another spade just in case, because the heart wasn't really going anywhere. Partner got the heart on the last trick. Down 3, which was a pretty damn good board. Let's see what other people were in on board 6. I bet they're just setting it less in general. Oh, so people are passing it out. So that was probably the main reason it was a good board, because I opened my 11. I've talked about why I opens 11-4. I would open this even like not in robot duplicate because it's 11 with a 5 card suit. I guess you're 5-3-3-2. White on red, like you want to consume bidding, like you're disabling the opponent's like constructive bidding by opening, because it's much easier to have a constructive conversation when you open, because all bidding is more oriented towards finding games, whereas when the opponent's open, it's more it's more geared towards competition. So like you make it harder for them to communicate, and you consume space and all those good things. So yeah. So two more boards left. This one we played a heart. 16, I think. Yeah, 16. Solid 6 card suit. We open it. I think there's a fun play bomb here. So they took a spade off the top. I false card with the 8. Just make it easier, harder to read their first round signal. Diamond, and I guess I want to play 3 clubs, shedding a spade because I want to rough a spade potentially. But I want to pitch my spade on the king of diamonds. I don't have time to rough a spade. So I think I played a low club to the queen to try to pitch my spade on the king of diamonds. Yep. And then I probably should have played the 10 of diamonds here and tried to shed another spade. Um, I think I played a heart here, which really put myself in a disadvantage. Like, if I guessed wrong. I guess as long as you put in the right heart spot itself, it's actually the same. You know what I mean? Because really playing a diamond is about over trumping the right with the right heart. So, I let a heart instead because it was my one time to play hearts from dummy. Come to think of it, I think I should have played the 10 of diamonds and pitched a spade because I don't know. I wanted if hearts were like a simple, 3-3 with the ace on side. Like I wanted to just take my heart winner and dish hearts out. Um, which case I would lose 2 hearts and a spade. But if I played the diamond, like I feel stupid if like. But I feel stupid if queen third roughs the spade. I guess. Like I guess if I don't play a heart, they could get the rough over. They play the diamond, they get the rough of the diamond, and I guess they could get 3 more trump tricks on top of that because I have to keep leading trump on my hand. So I felt like the heart play was the best chance to limit hearts to 2 losers instead of 3. But you can see the splits fucking horribly. Luckily, I put in a good hearts. I had to just put in the king or jack here, I think, to still be alive. And I just go for the heart duck right away. Which I guess the way to make over tricks is to. I guess I get one more end play if I cash out the clubs first. But I was playing for like honor doubleton by West. When West showed up the 10, they're more likely by restricted choice, I think, to have ace 10 or queen 10. Well, not ace 10 or queen 10, but the 10 by restricted choice seemed to be, with like a decent card for the double 10. So I tried to just play for the drop of. I thought maybe they ducked ace and 1 for who knows what. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't that logical. Maybe the 10. The 10 was kind of a hard card to read, to be fair. So I got my rough. Now I cash my clubs, and I get 1 heart. They can either, win the 9 and cash the ace and concede 1 to me, or they can duck this, which they did because they're clever. Clever robot. So that was an 85. Because we made 2. Wait, couldn't we have been held to 1 at one point? It said I could be held to 1 when I ducked the heart. I guess the defense messed up. I think West did something stupid on the return. Yeah, West gave me a rough, which gave me a trump promotion. I'm entitled to lose 3 more hearts at the East, but I got 1. Because East couldn't rough my second club. Okay. So that got me the 85. And lastly, the last board. Um, this one I was being a little devious because it was at the end. And I thought I was having a good tournament. Wanted to knock it out of the park. So made a pretty non-standard opening. I opened my 20 count, 6-3-2-2, 2-0. No real logic behind it. I'm just being a little devious on this hand, in all honesty. And we got a diamond lead, which was very nice. And here I actually got this wrong for under trick. I think I ducked the second spade. I guess if I play a club out at trick 2 instead, I just try to duck the spade in hopes that they wouldn't cash the ace of clubs right away. And since the cash out situation, since I won the ace of diamonds in hand, it looked like they might switch to heart. But they cashed the club. So I got held to 2. I guess I can double hook clubs if I'm pretty sure. But I'd hate to like make 5 on this hand because like if the queen's offside and I run the jack. Because think about this hand, how it plays in 4 spades. You probably lose 1 spade and a club, right? So as long as we're making 11 tricks or higher, we're getting a top because we're getting that extra 10 boards because they're going to have a natural spade loser in spades. They're going to always lose the ace of clubs pretty much. Because whenever, like, you can't shed the club fast enough on the diamonds. Well, if diamonds are 3-3, could you? You could maybe if the diamonds are 3-3 and the rough is with a hand with like queen jack third, but that's not a common position. So basically, you can't shed the loser in time. So my goal was to make 5, and the way to make 5 was to duck a spade early and make it hard for them to cash the club. So, and because of the favorable club position, they just cashed it early. So I made 5, no big deal. We can look at the Traveler just to get a sense of where other people are. So actually, it says pretty decently. So most of the people are in 4 spades making 5, as I said. So being in no trump was worth a lot over them. Looks like 2 pairs did make the over trick in 3-0. And we can look at that quickly, why not? So looking at the over trick. Give me a sec, sorry. Other tables. Thanks for sticking around so long with this video. Droning on a bit in this one. Oh, so it looks like these 3 no's are from the other direction. And so on a club lead and club return makes the club position clear. And then you no longer need the long spades because the diamonds hold. You got that right? Yeah, because... Huh. Oh, I guess the over trick comes from a squeeze on East, because East has the honor third guard with spades and the queen jack of hearts. So you cash 2 spades, cash ace of diamonds, jack of diamonds, overtake, run the diamonds, play the king of clubs, and if you on that last card, East is going to be squeezed because they can't guard the third spade and queen jack third of hearts. So they're going to have to pitch down the queen jack double or jack and 1, setting up your 12th trick. So cool position. Squeezes are cool. I recommend studying them a little bit when you can because you do get some cool stuff there. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope you continue enjoying these things. Hope to see people playing lots of bridge. If you liked this video, please leave a like. Please encourage your fellow Bridgeites to subscribe, or new Bridgeites that you're recruiting. Still forming this channel. Hope people like it. Appreciate any feedback. Only at 16 subscribers right now. I'm gonna try to change that soon. Potentially. Doing this as a hobby, you can tell a lot of it's for me just my own practice because I think forcing analysis is good. But really, like, I think it's just good to like see what other people do and get ideas of how people approach and learn at bridge because there isn't really a structured way. And yeah, I don't know. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned. Stay safe out there in this fun world and play lots of bridge. See you next time.